This video is about the rise and fall of Tulisa. So here's my take on the whole Tulisa situation. As we all know that Tulisa got herself in trouble with the law recently, being framed by an undercover reporter exploiting herself and ranting about how half the people on her contact list are drug dealers. Then after being secretly recorded by the informer, a couple of days later, police raided her £1 million mansion and arresting her, bringing her in for questioning along with her partner in crime, Mike GLC. But then a few hours later, she was released on bail. So now with her career hanging in the balance, waiting for her trial to come through sometime this month, she's been receiving little support from friends and mostly family members, even by her cousin and former N-Dub's band member, Dappy. Even though she was in hiding after her arrest for a few days, she's finally trying to move on with her life by partying and maintaining her mental state of mind. Hell, she's even planning to go to Ibiza in the next couple of days. So that tells you something. Despite certain people turning against her, but you know what I say? Trust no soul. I mean, Tulisa has came from the bottom and has risen to the top with her successful band N-Dubs in 2007, and since then she's been skyrocketing to the top, being one of the judges on the UK version of X Factor, having her own clothing line and creating 2 solo albums, and also making a book on her life. And all of those things could come crashing down on Tulisa if she gets convicted by the judges in court, which I hope doesn't happen. I know Tulisa has future plans of cracking America with her acting career and starting fresh and leaving the old shit behind in the UK, because we cannot deny that Tulisa, she is well hated in the UK, her own country for flip's sake. Why do you think Cher Lloyd moved to the States and hasn't been back in the UK since last year? Because of the disgusting hate that she received when she was in her home country. Her own country, which makes me sick to my stomach. That just goes to show that the UK isn't the place to be to rise up and reach your goals without getting piss thrown at you on stage. So I don't blame Cher Lloyd for leaving the UK and making something of herself in the US and collaborating with the likes of Demi Lovato and others. So you never know, Tulisa may head down the same path if she's cleared of those allegations that's been put in front of her. Because I know with a criminal conviction, you won't be allowed in certain countries in the world, and especially if you want to become a mega star in the States. That would be out of the question. But I know that the worst she may possibly get is a slap on the wrist or a community service, or even, brush the whole thing under the radar. But sometimes the media likes to blow things way out of proportions and try to make up things and, try to make the celebrity look bad. Because not everything that the media says is true. There's always 2 sides to a story, so we just can't believe one side of the page. I'm not saying that Tulisa is 100% innocent, but like I said before, there's always 2 sides to a story. And I think the main reason why people attack Tulisa, because she's a vulnerable woman that people want to take advantage of. But if it was a guy in that same position as her, it wouldn't be so much of a big deal. Besides, I think Tulisa should have been a little smart about who she was airing her dangerous business to. Because these days you could explain yourself to the wrong person, and just because that person dress all good and wears a suit doesn't mean that they are not bad people. In fact, the nicest person could turn out to be the most evil person who you would never ever expect at all. So that is where Tulisa failed in that field, and she ended up getting caught in a lot of bullshit, resulting to her and Mike GLC being arrested for exploiting drugs inside a London hotel. And it's pretty ironic that both Tulisa and Mike were in a show called Dub Plate Drama back in 2009, which some of you may remember, and now they are both in the public eye along with bad press involving drugs, which is very, very serious. You know what I'm saying? It's a serious issue. So I hope Tulisa can overcome this situation and move on from this bullshit conspiracy that has happened. Because if she gets convicted in the near future, her career could be buried and tarnished for good. I'm sure that, that is the last thing Tulisa wants. And God forbid she doesn't head to a suicidal mission. Because things like this can cause one to self-destruct in a way that can never be rectified. So in that case, I think Tulisa, I think she should stay strong in all this. If she's innocent, then that's cool. But if she gets convicted, then that's it. There's no turning back. You be all alone. And plus, along with the N-Dub's comeback, that'll be out of the question as well, because recently Dappy's made a tweet saying that how N-Dubs will make a big comeback or something like that. But, only time will tell. We'll see how things go with this whole situation. But that's that. So, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Rate, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you want to do. I don't mind if you disagree with me or agree with me, because at the end of the day, we all have our own opinions. So, I'm cool with that. So, like I always say, if you don't like realism, if you don't like hearing other people's opinions, then this ain't the right channel for you. You can go to another page and hear false hope and fake bullshit, because you ain't gonna get any other realism shit anywhere else but on my page and my channel. And I tell it like it is. Alright? So that's that. Anyways, let me know what you think about Tulisa and her situation.